MPDA in collaboration with
before that one I gave you Murder Bongs and then Oscar Mbo Namorumba page like there's a lady here in studio yeah, she's looking pretty and she's about to tell us Kuriana what does she do. So you know look introduce someone who introduce one kasela with that lerara hala mitanga ka ro wana batsme what I usually do is no take about introduce one endla yini idume yini itayile kwini how old is she or so that type of thing. So ma'am.
Hi, Buti.
Mijani.
Njani.
And forget. So, for those who are listening to you, what introduce
Okay, nipushela bayingisele nkwabu ikwamba namba nakathi ndawo. Mina Lungile Malumana from Role Village, Role Kuswina le Sophia Town Tavern. I'm an author, nitsala tibuku. I'm 31 years old, turning 32 this year on the 13th of December, actually.
Okay,
yes.
All right. She looks very short for a 30-something-year-old, but it's, it's fine. Now we are live on our Facebook page right there. How short is she? Now, but yeah, man, she didn't say she's an author. Now, I'm very interested to know, how does one become an author? What is it like a passion or what, or is it a hobby, or do you take it as like a professional thing? How did you come into to being an author?
Okay, for me, it started as passion. Something that I've been passionate about from such an early stage. Because I remember in Sungule Kutsala, the short stories at the age of 15 while in high school. So I officially wrote my first novel, Ashitsonga, at the age of 18 when I passed matric. I think it was sort of a gap year. I enough time on my hands. Then I was like, okay, let me explore this. Then I started writing the novel. Unfortunately, I never published before. After that novel, I've written 2-year story relating as a actor in our community.
All right.
Shaksungula inanzwamani vanvatala vashtiva. She shaving some CDs mkarinyana yako yende DVD shavisa. But all in all, writing for me it's a passion. It's something that I'm passionate about. It's something that also helps me to cope when I'm going through certain things. For instance, this recent novel that I have written that has been published with a UK publisher, Icons Media, it helped me to cope with losing my mother. Last year I lost my mother. I went back to writing because it helped me to escape from the pain that I was feeling. I was somehow living my own world through writing. So that's how I came about writing the novel.
All right. Now, it makes me very interested to want to read the book. So now, if somebody reading this book, right, will that be the only thing they attain from the book? When you read this book, you're only learning to deal with a loss of a loved one, or is there another thing that you can maybe get from this book?
Actually, I only used this book as therapy for myself, but it is not based on losing a loved one or something like that. It is titled A Love Story of a Troubled Man.
Okay.
Yes. So it is about a man who has lived his life trying to please his parents.
There's a lot of people that live that life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had many encounter with many people who are in those kind of situations. Then I was like, let me be their voice to those who cannot voice out their frustrations through this book. So the guy is actually a pastor's kid who is expected to who is actually being groomed to become a pastor. So she bought choices, girlfriends wise, friends wise.
Yeah.
So he happens to fall in love. But then the lady that he falls in love with, for their title. Yes. So it's a love story of a troubled man. A man who has lived a troubled life because of love. Yes.
All right. So now In writing the book, what are the challenges that you kind of maybe face? Like what I did here say is you saying that you have a publisher in the UK. So now, why the UK first and not someone from South Africa? Like, what are those challenges? South Africa, are they not supportive of writing?
What I've come to realize is that international publishers, they respond. Yes, they respond. Their communication is more effective than the ones that are local. For instance, you can send to local publishers, but then you stay or receive any response or any communication with them. At the end, where they are able to publish. I don't know why, but it takes time. So with international, I submitted my book to numerous publishing houses in the UK and USA. And guess what? They've all responded.
My goodness.
All of them.
Yeah.
They responded. So I chose to go with Icons Media Publishing House.
Okay, so what do you think could be the cause of this? Like South African publishers not supporting local, or is it a support thing, or is it like a jealousy thing, or is it a thing of not believing in writers?
I'm coming to believe that maybe we do not believe in our own. Maybe that's why. So when someone from international
Can I is coming through I'll figure a vigi if you're a professional right there, all the way from Shimowe, yeah, I think that area is producing a lot of good people. There's a lady here called the cousin. I don't know if you all know each other. She's a DJ.
She's a woman.
Afterwards.
She's a woman.
So now,
I know it.
you know the cousin, eh? All right, man. So yeah, your place, shout out, man. Madu presenter, So yeah, man, welcome back to it. Our time is sitting at exactly 19 minutes before the hour 10 o'clock. My time is very limited at this point, so let's get back right into it. We still have Miss Lungile Malumana, our writer, our author in the building. Now, well, let's get back to it. Lady, I'd like to know, right, besides being an author, a movie writer, a screenplay writer, is there any other professional thing that you do, or any other hobbies that you like doing?
Oh, okay. By profession, I'm an occupational health and safety officer.
All right.
Yes. So it's and also I have a side hustle, Goldman Farmers. I sell chickens and eggs.
All right. Now the book, right? You said that there is a launch happening. Now tell us the details. What happens there?
Okay. So the launch is by the 5 August 2023.
All right.
I think it's next week, if I'm not mistaken. Kenya worshippers in Jesus ministry. Bridge under Dr. Ray Jawane.
Okay.
Yeah, so we will be launching the book. We have guest speakers such as author Malfia Ongane, the well-known author from Gothenburg.
Okay.
We have Budfumani Nisi of Nyeleti Funerals and Nyeleti Farming. We have Budpolene Mhope, we have Freedom Mashile. Our main guest speaker actually is Dr. Ray Jawane himself. Very honored.
The one who has a song called Valeli's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are very, very honored to have him. We have many guest speakers, so I don't want to mention others and forget
So
the other ones. And we're also having performance by Sawadiko.
All right.
Zai Limfana Wala Akonuk.
He's a very local here.
Yes. Black Dog, aka Love S.
Okay.
Top Dog, Guy Wale Role.
Okay.
Yes, so we're having performance by them. So it's going to be very interesting. The setup will be gala dinner setup, a 3-course meal.
So formal attire.
Yes, formal attire. Women, we rock those evening gowns and the heels. So guys, strictly formal. So a 3-course meal will be served on the venue. Yes, starter, main to dessert and drinks.
Okay.
We'll also be publishing details very soon of the after party. After the formality thing, we'll have our after party to celebrate the milestone. And so tickets are being sold.
I was about to ask, is it by invitation? Because I'm sure somebody's like, nah, yeah, 3.
3 course meal, definitely, Yako.
Yeah.
So you have some ticket 200, like a 200 uja 3 course meal, uyingisela, great speakers, unangutisa the performance of
And
great
entertainment,
artists.
yeah,
You know, the
yeah.
entertainment is on the highest level. So it's just 200. So loko miri couple mila kutanuna nansati mitata vona, or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatsoever the relationship.
Yeah.
But as a couple, it's 300.
All right.
If meta married two, we also have a special. If you group yourselves into 5, we're giving you the tickets for 100 rand each.
Okay.
Considering that you are 5.
So good one couple and then one look at least
You say like accommodate the lava kavangarti couple because but the couple already want a special shavo.
couple
Yeah, mashwana. Hey, if fifth wheel. So it's a marco that person.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 500. The special is running until Sunday midnight. So if you want to be part of the special, you can contact me, Lungile Malumana. Also, buying the tickets, you buy through me or Lungile Malumana.
All right.
So my contact number is 071 58 577 82.
All right. And remember, go to during work hours or phone after 9. So yeah. Speaking of contacting you, there was an ask while I was off air. If someone is a poet, do they also reach out to you so you can help them publish their work?
Yes, definitely. I know fellow writers that are writing poems. I'm sure if I can connect them, they can maybe pave the way or show how it goes. Because remember, poetry usually, kuba publish a book at the poem, a group of authors the poems, then they endliwa into one book.
Okay.
I know Mr. Rich Mhlanga. He's a published author. He's in the area of poetry.
Okay.
Yes, so I know few people who are through that. So they can hit me on WhatsApp or on Facebook, then we can see.
During work hours.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I want to know, you as a writer, do you have a favorite writers or are you your own favorite writer?
Okay, I do have favorite writers, but there's this one person that I look up to that he inspires me a lot. I look up to him in so many ways. International Tyler Perry.
Oh,
yes,
God.
I love his movies. I love his work.
Black excellence.
Yes, yes, and also I admire the work of Malfia Ongwane from Gothenburg.
Okay.
He's a very creative writer, writes with passion. He's very creative. He can just look at you now and write a poem.
By just
looking at you. He's very creative and so I look up to him in so many ways.
All right.
He inspires me a lot. He encourages me that I can do better than what I am doing now. I always look into his work and be like, each and every day I need to improvise. So I improvise and getting better by looking up to him.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, for your supporters, followers, those people who are saying that Lungile is our fighter, we are just behind her all the way, what would you like to say to them?
I'd like to say to them, I appreciate each and every support that I am receiving. For instance, I've received messages, calls. People are offering to like dress me into my own launch. Some have offered to buy me shoes. Some offered to do free makeup. Some offered to buy me dress. Some they're just following my work, even checking my book online because it is available online in international online stores. So it's I'm saying to them, thank you so much for the support and for believing in me, as rural as I am from the dusty streets of Role. Yet you believe in me. Thank you so much for believing in me. And the support if you spot a potential or any other person trying to express their passion or what they have, their talents, let us continue supporting them. When women support love.
Yeah, that was beautiful. But and so now, when you wake up every morning, what are those words that you say to yourself to face the day? Like, you know, like you wake up every day, but you say those words to get yourself out of bed. So, Ben, what are those words?
There are days where you'd feel like, you know what, I can't face this world.
Yeah.
More especially after mentioning that I've recently lost my mom.
Yeah.
We actually are attending her unveiling tomorrow. So there are times where you go through different emotions as a person, as a woman and as a mother of two. As a woman who's been married and separated, a woman who's been through a lot, there are times where you feel like, you know what, I can't do this. But each time I remind myself of God's grace upon my life. I look at my life and be like, no man, but God did a wonderful job in me. I look back and think of all the things that God was with me when I was going through them all. The fires that I went through in and got out without burning. The rivers that I had to cross without drowning because of God. So basically it's the love of God, His grace, His unconditional love that keeps me going each and every day.
Amen. She also preaches, buffet to say. So yeah, man, you know she has talent for days. For now, let's quickly take a breathing. And after the song here, we are my goodbyes. The cousin, Umarole, will represent these ladies over there. They're singing Moja, Ina MJ, and Tandole on the song. Look, we are coming to our goodbye. So right down. They know each other, these ladies. Well, off air, so yeah, man, I've been told some good news. I'm also attending the launch. Course meal, of course. Great entertainment, speakers, and all of that. The book launch. I'm excited myself. So now I've been given the chance to get 2 tickets. Now, this is where one of you guys can be a lucky winner of this ticket. Now, attend the book launch of A Troubled Man. Right? So yeah, you heard everything. Course meal, of course. Entertainment by our very own one. So Mina, one of you will win the ticket. So just stay tuned every day of the week until if you get to that particular date. I will tell you how do you win, because right now they didn't give me any particulars. How can you win? But yeah, as we continue the week throughout the week, how do I decide to win money in now? But yeah, the cousin, I will say good morning. Here we are back to say our goodbyes because our time is up right now. Joel Kambalami will be up next to give you the morning edition, mid-morning chats, I mean. So yeah, Mina, at this point, this is where I say my goodbye. So lady, if you want to say your goodbyes or anything you'd like to say on to everybody, this is your turn.
Oh, okay. A shout out to the Masingitana team.
Yeah.
Team, yeah, the film that we've been filming, the movie, a big shout out to them, a big shout out to our graphic design and cameraman, our Superman Kola right there.
Yeah.
The assistant, the host, the director, Lungile Malumana.
Okay.
And of course my baby girl Karabo Malumana, who will be the MC on the event, and to everyone who's supporting us. And a special shout out to my father, my dad, Zala Alik Malumane, Mokhadu, Be Mkhana Uhlula Manyatsa Ulimakwena. I love you, Daddy.
Alright, so yeah, Mina from your boy, that's all, the dark, the handsome. Catch me again next week, Monday, same time, same place. Like I did say, Joel Kambalami is up next to give you the mid-morning chat. So for now, I leave you with the song, Reverend N.J. Chawane. So enjoy the rest of your Friday. Be safe out there, my friends. So bye.